Hello. Hope everyone had a nice Sunday. Hope everyone had a nice day. I had a nice day because I spent a good chunk of it teaching, not teaching, but like playing FF14 with Juno and going through FF14 with Juno as he starts playing the game, and I am very happy. Hopefully, he likes it and we can play more. I think that'd be really nice. I really hope for that. Why are the colors hyper vibrant today? I haven't changed a thing. I feel like my shirt is so red. Okay, that's fine. Very weird. Anyways. So yeah. It was really nice re-going. I'm a little sad because I was excited to see the Ulda start because I've seen how it starts when you start in Limsa and how it starts when you start in Gridania. And the Ulda starts pretty much the same as the Gridania one, except you're in Tanalan instead of being in Gridania. But it's pretty much the same thing. Whereas the Limsa one is a bit more unique since you're on the boat. But either way, it was nice. It was fun, re-seeing the start and running around with Juno in the game, and also being his little healer for a little bit while he was doing some hunting log. Here we go. Which was a little bit funny because I am level 80 as a Trojan, I kept getting all of the monsters on me. And I was like, ah. So he was fighting hordes of monsters that were just like attacking me. It was kind of funny. He started as pugilist. But yeah, I am very hyped to have Juno. Very sadly, because I forgot you can't share. I forgot you can't share stuff with people that don't have the free trial. The people that have the free trial. So I have like a bunch of daggers and a bunch of pugilist arms for Juno that I will not be able to give to Juno. I'll sell them, it's fine, but like look at them. You see like the green chunk. I am also happy because in today's race, because we had the Spa GP today, I wasn't able to watch it, but we got Charles Leclerc did second, Verstappen did third. Win on win, Kimi won the GP, but I'm fine with that. So very happy. Two good races back to back for Charles. So I'm happy. But yes. So, this is the outfit I got for Matchness so far. I made that gun and I love that gun, it's so pretty. Like have all of the circles and stuff on it. Nan very nicely gave me all of the stuff I needed to make it, so I'm very happy. And I have this outfit because I wanted something that was a little bit like Devil May Cry, like kind of that energy. And I got tattoos. The only thing I don't like the most is that the tattoos come with very long nails. That's fine. I also found in between like another shirt top that I like, that's like a big coat like this with like a very open chest. So I'll see if I switch them out at some point, but so far this is the gear we're going for. And I managed to level up to level 50. So we should have quite a bit to do, and by the time we're done with everything, if we need to, we can do some roulette anyway, so. Okay, where do I need to go? Oh, Camp Overlook. It's not too far. The... what's it called? The guild for Machinist should be, I think, Um, should be in each guard, so we'll spend a bit of time in each guard again, which I'm excited for. Oh yeah, there was a whole thing with this. If this is the same energy as it was unlocking the quest for the entirety of the job quests for this one, it's going to be extremely silly. This was, I'm kind of sad I don't have that on stream, but just unlocking the stone to become machinist is so fucking silly. But I don't remember exactly what happens because it's been a while. But I remember it was very silly. Here you go. For a first timer, you look good and comfortable with a carbine. Please, that comfort only last right up until you shoot the bleeding thing. Right, here's a few pointers of how we start so you didn't put a round through your damn foot. Aim the barrel at the target, squeeze the trigger, not too bloody hard, mind ya. And boom goes the firearm. It's your shots that'll decide the kind of damage you can do with any particular weapon. Next, let's turn to the contraption on your waist. Now, I don't rightly understand it, but the boss tells me that it draws on the aether in your body and turns into sparks that'll fit some new devices working on. Ooh, okay, that's why we have the little contraption. Okay, I thought it was just like a bag to keep like the ammo and stuff. Oh, play and... Oh. Oh, and play, do not forget to carry your soul of the machinist. I based the design on... Oh, that's him speaking. Okay, wait. Oh, and pray do not forget to carry your soul of the machinist. I based the design on the more traditional soul crystals, and it will act as a focal point to the energy conversion performed by Ephero Transformer. Ah, that would be a contraption Rothmal mentioned. You have learned all machinist action trait to level 30. Alright, that's all you're getting for me. For now, follow me and we'll see how you fell in the field. Or you can throw your carbine and butches and flee like a musket whippet cur. Them's your choice. Yeah, there's the whole thing where like you have to pretend to save someone. It's very silly. I took the dragon back because I felt like it fitted with the energy of the outfit. Here we go. I was also like going around with Juno on my double placed chocobo and I was very happy. I renewed my subscription, so I got 2 new outfits in game. One inspired by a guy called Leon something. I think Leonhard. Wait, let me check. Took me a second, sorry. Yeah, Leon from FF8, I think, who's also a gunbreaker. So very cool. And one inspired by Wild Rose Warrior, which I don't know what FF game it's from, but very cool. So the Leon one looks like this. Actually, I have photos of my character wearing it, so I'll show that forever. Leon one looks like this. You can't see shit. Okay, doesn't matter. The other one looks like that. Here we go. So they're both nice. The Leon one I like a bit more, obviously, because it's more my style, but both funky. I put them in the armor, because obviously, like, you know, they're all level 1, so you can't do anything. Hop. Hopla. Okay. Willing to take me tests, eh? Then, eh? The rules are simple. Make your way towards the Aramis Oval and shoot what you told the truth. Let's go. Excited. I shall await you at the end of your trial, Ev. I shall await you at the end of your trial, Ev. I have every confidence that you shall impress the instructor with your enthusiasm and potential. I don't know why she's still here. Ah, okay, that's why. Right, we're gonna have a good old-fashioned hunt. Droll will be giving you instructions, while I bowl marksmanship. Golems will find you, but Golems will be your first target. Focus on... Fuck. Golems are your first target. Focus on them getting a feel for range and rhythm. Try to avoid them curls. You don't want to waste your ammunition. Okay, golems. What the fuck are the golems? The fucking duties can be so fucking confusing. Like, golems will be your first target. There's no, literally no golems anywhere. Like, they just kill the condors? Like, they mean the Highland condors for like golems? There's no curls or like there's literally just condors and lightning. Like there's nothing else here. What is happening? Like, what columns are you talking about? Where are they? Basalt columns defeated. Well, there's none here. Love to defeat some basalt columns. Where are they? Like, am I missing something? Well, definitely I am, but like... Are they over there? Oh, okay. They're just hidden in a fucking crevice. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Nope. It's kind of similar to Pugilist in a way where you have your little combos of attacks. But also it's a bit like convoluted because you just have the attack 1, attack 2, attack 3 kind of thing. I'm very excited to get next up we're hunting for bombs. That's all? Okay. I'm very excited to get the drones, the turrets, not drones, because I'm very excited to see how they work. have to find them first. Why do they make it a maze as well? Like, why do they have to make it like this? You have to fight stuff, but you have to find them first, and they're like hidden in crevices and shit all over. And we're not going to tell you what they are. I'm guessing it's down another path, but like... Well, no, there's no other one to go for. Won't work. Ultra marksmanship. Well, yeah. Don't tell me where anything is. I can't mark anything. Oh, here's the girl. Which, by the way, is like so far away from any golem. Like, how would you even like bring one down? That's fine. Lots of bombs. Oh, maybe over there. Okay. Ringtails? I am so confused where I'm supposed to go and where I am and what's anything. You know? Like, is it before this? Is it after this? Okay, it seems to be like the end of the thing. Which is cool, but like... guessing the incendiaries are before? Very pretty though. Then tell me where the fuck I'm supposed to go though. I swear, like, the 20 minutes will have passed and I'll be like still looking for where the fuck they want me to actually go. Why do you have an O next to your name? They're like, beware, don't hit the curls, because like the curls are like just going to like making you waste ammo. Then the curls are there, and then the only thing afterwards is the ringtail, so I'm like... This is supposed to be quite quick to go through. Oh, I think I see one. Right? Yeah, there's one here. Okay, come here. I need to kill 3. I found one after like God knows how long I'm trying to find one. Okay, one's gone. I said at this point I'm kind of tempted to just wait for it to re-up. It's like I don't know where the other ones are. It's up there? Is that where I just came from? Yeah, that's where I just came from, okay. I get what they're going for, like the whole hunt aesthetic and shit, but like you have to at least try to make it fun for people and not just like them running around being like, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. That happens too often in this game. Having duties where you're kind of just running around not really knowing where to go. Like, I'm supposed to find 3 fucking bombs, but there's one. Okay, there's one here, and there's one over there. Okay. Come then. Go. That's all? Not bad, not bad at all. Let's see, I guess so proper nasty design. I've done enough for a beginner. Oh, by a long shot, when I see skins for a pair of Measets and a pair of Tigers. You want him to fail. I ain't letting you cheat his lordship. If you're gonna bend the rules, so then will I. Do you get to do last? I'll be waiting for skins at the oval. Okay, what do I have to kill? Shit's gonna come on, Ev. But you meant curls with like the tigers, but no. At least she tells you where to go, that's good. For once. Okay. I wasn't here before. Where's Bob? Go. Are the tigers also down that way, or? No tigers. Cool. Guessing he's like, I'll wait here, but like... Why bring me over here if it's only half of what I need? Like, show me the one that aren't in there first. Would make sense to me. Ah, here they are. Okay. Come here. We're done, I guess we're done. Right, the helmets are still. There we go. Here we go. God, this was annoying for no reason. And he's laggy. Yeah, bring them skins then. Even the young droves help. You did it well, lad. Huzzah! You will return to the factory with us then. I said you did well. That he was done. He still got one last target to get down. Me! Ah, okay. Ev's got talent, but he can't win against Rothnall. The man truly is bothersome, Ev. Would you be so kind as to give the instructor a good drubbing? Go. There we go. Great performance. You saved the manufacturer. Well, there you are, instructor. Hev has proven its potential beyond the shadow of a doubt. You're a man of your words, are you not? Hey, we'll come back to your bloody workshop. But do we know why I left in the first place? Do you know? To once more breathe the salty air of your beloved homeland? Ah, ain't got no love for Lannister. In fact, I'd be happy I never saw the place again. Then why would you inconvenience us by fleeing to a local so you so clearly despise? For a sack of gelt to the price of me bloody head. I don't know who he was working for, but some bloke came around offering me good money to ship anchor, so I did. Someone paid you to abandon the manufacturing. Who would do such a thing? Like I said, I ain't never seen this one before, but if I show me face at the workshop, this boss gonna want the gelt back, I reckon. Pity I haven't spent it on grog. No. Do not wriggle my grasp so easily. I shall pay this debt, and in return you will instruct every would-be machinist to walk through our door. You've got one bucket worth stitching, I guess. I guess it's back to the fridge door. Arms of Lady Ishgard for me. Let's go to Ishgard. Was I twice, your lordship? The Hell Knights are coffers and exactly fit to burst in. Oh yes, you're quite right. We are rather short on coin, but I'm certain thorough inspection of the ledgers will turn up a spare gill of two. You can't put a price on good people, eh, my lordship? That you cannot, my dear. Rosnall may be a touch standoffish at times, but none can dispute his eye for marksmanship. Such talk aside, I sense the business he had in this part wasn't concluded to his satisfaction. Would that demand confine in me his trouble? I suppose I shall have a content myself, with the thought of his return. But you, Ev, you have exceeded my very expectation. Pray join me back at the manufactory, that I might thank you of a manner that befits your accomplishments. Yippee. Okay, up. Let's go back to Ishgard. I need to do a bunch of hunting so I can get Aetheryte tickets, because I only have 7. Ah, Ishgard, my beloved. Wait, no, it's okay. Let's go. Ah, here maybe? This guy's still nice. So, the If you play the 14, the place where you get the Machinist quest is basically where you go when there's Sid here in game. So yeah, it's Sid's laboratory. Here. Yeah. Ah, the savior of the Skystone manufactory. I'd hoped to furnish you with a suitable reward, but a glance at the ledgers compelled me to worrisome prudence. Thus, instead of presenting you with a firearm of the finest materials and latest design, I must humbly ask you to make do with the dated model I gave you at Camp of Look. I'm fine. Oh, and I must also pass on the message to you from Rothnall. He asks that you take the skills he has taught you thus far and master them in the furnace of battle or something to that effect. I assume he means to offer you further instructions on to display a sufficient level of competence. At such a day can hardly be distant of one of the talents of. Let's go. Hypercharge. What does hypercharge do? Ah, heat gauge. Oh, it's here, yes. Performing certain weapon skills will increase your heat gauge, and once it's high enough, your action hypercharge will become available. Using hypercharge overheats your weapon and allows the use of Heat Blast, acquired at level 35, and Auto Crossbow, acquired at level 52. Yeah, I have. Oh no, it's recover right that I have. You can view the job gauge description from 10. Okay, HUD. You go here. Thank you very much. Oh. Yeah, perfect. And you'll go over here, because you're like an attack that like isn't. Yeah. And then I get Hit Blast, so that's the thing with also with overcharge again. Great sound in the back. Greetings, Hev. Sorry for the background. Have you become practiced at defeating your foes from a distance? I admire how you fight. I admire how you fuck. British from a distance. A couple of suggestions. Defending instead of fleeing west. Greetings, have become practiced in defeating your foes from a distance. With the range of your weapon, even skyborn dragons will learn to respect the threat posed by your trained machinist. Despite the proven efficacy of our cannons and ballistas, however, many knights of this guard continue to eschew firearms in favor of the spear and the sword. Temple Knights and Dragoons are indeed very powerful orders. As a creaking chains of tradition. Ugh, the very creaking I spoke of through ears. Oh. Oh, I'm stifling heat and sulphurous stench. I can barely breathe, and worse, I can scarcely bear the sight of mine own son, garbed in such filthy... You look very young, sir. In such filthy garments. Why must you persist in this infatuation with smithing of all things? In front of a blacksmith level 80 being like, This called machinistry, father. And you need not come at all with the air of the workshop so offends you. Would that I could shed one onerous duty, but as manufactory sheep, I must supervise this operation. I like his gloves. The red detail's nice. I mean, I'll get the outfit later, but... Supervise, you barely visit but once a moon and relegate every management task to Formula. And what of it? Smithing is a commonest profession. Even as an overseer, it's the role of a noble. As one of the four founders of Ishgard's, House Helenard enjoys a privileged position. But misfortune has waged a constant war of attrition on our forces, and our claim to that position grows weak. Thus must we attend to our duties with uncommon zeal, even duties as common as this one. But we shall not suffer this means predicament forever. No, my son, you will reclaim the honor of a family with spear in hand. You must need become a knight of skill non-peril, and bear our flag onto the field of battle. Father, the face of war changes with each passing day. Soon will come a time when machinists shore forms the bulk of our armies. Should you cling to these stagnant ideas of yours, you will be swept under the wave that carries us forward. I tire of your flights of fancy, Stephanie vient. Sorry, does Stéphanie vient does sound a lot like Stéphane. Il vient, which means Stefan's coming. Like he's coming here. Stéphane vient. And like, it sounds a lot like someone in French that would be like, slightly annoyed, being like, so is he coming or what? Without successes, to back then your argument remains as empty as a treasure room. Behold, he has announced attorney. You will best serve your house by returning to the practice field, and thence claiming victory in the melee. Oh my god, are we going to do... Because they do talk about champions and all that sometimes. We have that in the blacksmith quest as well, so I wonder if we'll ever participate in one of the quests. I regret that you were subject to squabbles, but father's attitude is sadly representative of the greater part of Ishgard's populace. The heads may as well be made of stone in the city wall. I have, however, designed a weapon of such brilliance that the lights of the potential will penetrate even the densest of minds. Rosthenthal, enjoy, will accompany me to Raincatcher Gully to gather materials for the prototype. Why don't you join us? Practicing the marksmanship in Ishgard will only invite suspicion and ridicule. And this is a perfect opportunity to receive further tutelage from Rosthenthal. That you might also train under the warm ray of Lanusia's sun is simply a virtuous boon. I wanted quests in Ishgard, not just the things in Ishgard and then go to Lanusia. But I guess. Yes, Ringcatcher's Gully is going to be where we have most of our things. I wonder which is actually closest, like if you go... I'm guessing this one. I'm excited for when the gorge is going to be a bit more fancy, or like we'll get more, because this one is so simple and so basic. And usually they're a bit more fancy, they're a bit more funky. Sad, more fun. Hard and dangerous, if you're one of us, then share with us. Like, I don't think I've had a single... I mean, Asterogen had that a little bit, like... You spent the time in Quartus for the quests, but I don't think I've had a single one that was like really you only spend time in Quartus for the job quests, and I want that. Maybe the latest ones. No, I'm being mean. That's not true, because like a lot of the Astrologian one is actually there. Got yourself dragged out here as well, did you? Both said you needed some magic parts, and you just had me open a big gob about the galleon wreck in the gully. It's been rusting here for nigh on 5 years now, so any useful bits and bobs was likely stripped out long ago. But seeing as we've trekked all this bloody way, we might as well see how far we've come with your shooting. Go say hello to the other two and keep them safe while they concentrate on the scrounging. You good? Ah, you came. Splendid. Though I'm afraid the reward have yet to meet the risk of the monster-infested crush site. Speaking of monsters... He's so just chilling as I'm taking care of him. He's like, yeah, you got it. It's fine. Practicing your marksmanship, are you? Maybe I'll have half a moment peace to look for this part while you watch me back. Ugh, not again. Take care of that for me, would you? Oola. I remember, I think it was for a hunt log. I need to kill a certain amount of good blues, and I was here for so long just going back and forth killing them and waiting for them to repop. I don't remember why I needed to kill so many. I think maybe I was just like leveling and I didn't know how to level well so far, so I didn't want to do the same dungeon again and again and again, so I was just killing a bunch of them. I think. Oh, I could do this one. Ooh, now I'm overheated. Yeah, I've been working at the short of your lad. I'd say you're good and ready to bloody hells to that big one you're up of. Ah, well. Ah, okay, so I need... But I don't have Heat Blast yet. Okay, I'll be getting his Heat Blast once I'm done with this, I think. Right. Yes. Aye, nice form, lad. Tightly glued shot now. Was it just me eyes playing tricks, or did so much of then guts drop out of this thing's belly? Looks a bit old machinery. The boss better have better ideas than me. Confound it. Obvious way not to show for it, aside from the obvious improvement in marksmanship, of course. Huh. What's that you have here? A gyroscope. Let's go. And this spilled out along with the creature's innards, you say? Extraordinary. By the Fury, do you know what this is? You found the very component I was searching for. That's wonderful, Lordship. Our fortune took a turn for the better the moment you walked through the workshop door, Ev. Finding a Magitech part in Abyss belly ain't Fulton, that's bloody sorcery. So what do you think? If I didn't see a shit the damn thing, we won't two eyes. Nice work, Zell, by the way, Ev. I can already hear the riring of my invention come to life. Come, we must return to the Magnet Factory at once. The nice thing though, that's like the manufactory is really close to the what's it called? To the Aetheryte, so it's quite nice to not have to go to the other end of the fucking map to go up. Even if there's of course like TPs and stuff, but nice to just be able to go. I wonder if I can go through there. Because I just know that door. I'm sure there must be another door. Yeah. Oh! What? Well, that's one way to get there. One here. Yeah, okay, and that one is from there, okay. I will fully forget. Oh yes, it's just next to the... Yes, it's just next to this, yes. That truly was a stroke of luck, Ev. With that retro rare gyroscope in hand, it will only be a matter of time till I have a working prototype. Instead of twiddling them from until its completion, however, you shall have your hands full mastering a new skill. What's that? Rust and style may be passed on to you the particulars of Heat Blast. Train hard, my friend. Yippee, Heat Blast! It's kind of fun they call it Marksman. And marksmanship. Okay, Hit Blast, you will go. I don't want to put those two here, actually. Okay. I'm going to go out so we don't have the stum. I'm going to do a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. Up. And also remind me to put the... Actually, the music seems not too bad. Okay. But maybe put it a little bit down before I continue. But yeah, be right back. And I'm back. Up. Up. Put the game mode just a little less. Here we go. Okay. And back in. Ooh, I get the drones, I get the drones, I get the drones. Rest, not drones, but still. Oh, that's a cool ass outfit. Love that. Ah, splendid. You arrived at the very moment I complete my newest machinist marvel. Well, within the very hour at least. It is unfortunate that many guardians cannot appreciate the practicality of my work. People such as my father, for instance. This is the not that can be done with this dreadful order. Stephanie and my son. The days of shunning your nightly training have come to an end. Never should I have allowed you to set foot inside this workshop. Had I but known that the curiosity you displayed as a boy would develop into this all-consuming distraction. Is that all you came to say, Father? I am well aware of your distaste for... Nay, Stephanie Vian. There is more. How's the mail? I'm sure that's a character in Baldur's Gate 3. Has sounded a call to arms, and how's Hyanart is bound to answer. As you well know, however, our companies are light on lances. If we are to avoid dishonoring our name, every able soldier, mine own son included, must take spear and sword to march to battle. I have not the disposition for charging into rank enemy, Father. Enemy rank. I do not raise a coward. Consider your next words carefully, boy. As manufacturing chief, I hold the authority to expel anyone from this workshop. Parchment mayhaps there's only one chief we enter to. I understand that our ranks have grown thin. Thus is our house in dire need for support my machinists will bring. Challenging the might of dragons with spears and swords is the work of seasoned heroes, warriors possessed with unflagging stamina and robust physiques. Equipped with firearm, however, even the scrawniest commoner could engage with same-scaled dragons from afar. Think of it, Father. If the masses were trained in the machinist profession, the casualties of fangs and claw would be considered diminished. Machinist companies would soon form a backbone of a defense, and as the master of the manufactory, the accolades would belong to House Halnard. Train the masses? Foolish boy, no lowborn army could ever replace a contingent of disciplined knights. This time, my lord, I expected to descend upon our defenses within the hour. Svara, you mean to engage in a great boot with not but our knights? What would you have me do? The dragon fly straight for an arrow in our very own sky-rifed locks. Should we let them be destroyed, the price will be steep in both coin and honor. Father, you must allow me to deploy my machinists. Once you have witnessed them in battle, even you will be unable to deny their effectiveness. Do as you will, Stephanie. As the matter stands, I would not turn away a lame chocobo if it offered to defend our holdings. We set to assemble our forces at the lock ere Svara arrives. Oh dear, I fear I have allowed my passion to impair my better judgment. Of all my building machinists, only you have seen true combat. 'Tis to you then that I would entrust the use of my prototype device, the Rook. As I have taken myself to calling it, it is an auto-turret, a type of machinist weapon that fights on its own. Oh my god, yes, I'm getting the turret! You recall Rosenthal's explanation of the ethereal transformer? That contraption at your waist will convert your body's ether into a lightning aspected energy required to power the turret. You simply need to activate the weapon and it will supplement your own attacks. Oh, that's really cool, okay. That's really, really cool. Farah has plagued House Elonard for long years. Should you employ the rook to good effect, then we may get rid ourselves of both the deadly enemy and my father's antiquated notion of one fell swoop. In one fell swoop. Because I had like, I've been having this turret attack for like God fucking knows how long, but I didn't have the turret, so I kept just looking at it being like, I can't use this, I'm so sorry. This one here. Okay, let's see. Deploy a single target battle turret which attacks using volley fire, dealing damage with a potency of 35. Potency increases battery gauge. Battery gauge. Battery gauge. Oh, I got a new gauge, okay. Exceeds requirements and the time of deployment a maximum of 75. Actually, let me do this like this. Okay. Hit gauge and battery gauge. What the fuck is this robot? The battery gauge accumulates when certain actions are performed and allows the replacements of a rook auto turret which will attack your target and also allows the deployment of automaton queen. I'm getting an automaton queen at level 80? I'm getting this to fight with me at level 80? What the fuck? What the hell? What is this game? Am I the only one that thinks that's slightly overkill? But I've never had... This is when I'm realizing I never had a machinist level 80 with me in battle. Do people hate machinists? Okay, well, chill. I think I'll put you here. Oh my god. You probably had. It's easy to oversee though, since they are the same height as some player characters. God! Insane. To be fair, I usually am either like head to head with the, like either I'm like melee, or if I'm like range, I usually stay around like other healers or like black mages and such. So I'm not usually around machinists because they do run around quite a bit. So that's probably why. Like I have gone, why is that 5 in this dungeon before? Yeah. I know I'm confused. Me too, Elaine. Apparently, you get the photo I sent you at level 80 machinist. You can invoke this instead of your turrets, and she just fights with you, and she's the same height as fucking player character. This is insane. Let's go, Asemiku. God. I was hyper excited about turrets and then, hi, I'm the automaton queen. Well, we're as ready can be. All except for a wayward instructor. Would you be so kind as to locate Rosenthal? Also, this guy is called Stéphanie Vian. They had to at least make one that worked into a pun in some kind of way. Regarde, parle vers l'heure. Il me fait chier Stéphane Bern là. Avec ses putains de pistolets de merde. I imagine he's loitering the foundation somewhere, making his unhurried way to the workshop. Putain de Stéphane Bern. Oh, moi c'est pas Stéphane Plaza, il y a pire, hein, mais bon. God. Wait, did I show you my matchness gun or not yet? I don't remember if I showed you. Because you've been off the game for a lot of reasons, so I don't remember. Tiens, c'est Stéphane, ouf. C'est vraiment un prénom de connard, Stéphane, non hein, quand même. Je pense que c'est quand même pas très haut, hein, ça va pas très haut. You haven't, well, look at the outfit first. There's tattoos. There's long nails. Looks like this, right. And then the gun, so looks like this, right? I made it myself as blacksmith, and then I said, Nan helped me to find the coat, and I was like, I want a coat that's very long and has a very open chest. I knew what I wanted. I was like, a Devil May Cry FF15. It's just so... I found it in like the ones I can make that are like hard to do. And it's so pretty. This gun you make with stuff that you get with the Hades fight. Nan had some spare ones, thankfully, so I didn't need to do anything, but like 100% worth it to do that fight again, to be able to have a gun like that, like... Had a few I was hesitating on, but this one won. There were a few that had like a lot of like bandages on them that were really pretty, and there was the gun version of the astrologian weapon I have with like the ink that was also really cool. But I was like... So this is the one that won so far. Maybe I'll change for one of the other ones I wanted at some point, but... So far, I am very happy with this one. Okay, no, I need to be up. But yeah, I only have the turrets now, but level 80, apparently I get a robot girlfriend. Ah, he's here. He was just next to me and I hadn't seen him. What? What you doing? Eve, look at this clag I caught me keep creeping about near the workshop. Up to no bloody good, I reckon so. I saw him down for friendly chat. Huh, a dragon attack. And the boss needs every end on deck, does he? Aye, I'll be right there, just as soon as I'm done relaying some answers from his ugly sword. You know, where there's one lad, there's always a dozen more. Might be best if you took a quick look around yourself and deal with any troublemakers before you head back. You ain't to murder anyone, mind ya. The noise from a slack shot is enough to scare them off. Let's do little few gunshots to scare people. It is kind of funny that the whole like logic behind this arc is literally just like, okay, swords are fun, lances great. Have you heard about guns? Like that's literally the underlying thing of this, which I think is so fucking funny. Slugshot. Which one is it? Ah, what's in seven hells? You could have taken off a toe. Your Rosenwald do pop, aren't you? If it's trouble you're looking for, then look no further than the backstabbing Lumens and Cure. Ah. Oh, they're far and wide. Literally like the NRA being like, can we sponsor an arc from FF14? Can we sponsor a job, please? Not complaining, I love matching it so far, it's very fun, but like... Which one? This one. Oh, it's Coof, but I suppose I would expect not less from one of Rosenstahl underling. You learn from the vicious Brit himself. I'm just going around shooting people. It's like... Heed my words, the Skysteel factory plays havoc to villains. For the safety of Ishgard citizens, the manufactory must need to be shut down. The Rogadun instructor was a former commodore of the Knights of Barracuda. This is a lie. In truth, he is a bloodthirsty pirate who murdered his entire crew. Okay. Well, I have one more person to shoot, so sorry. Yeah, I love that the whole thing is like, well, if you just shoot those people, they'll just kind of leave you alone. Hopla. Oh, where's the... Isn't there a door to leave, like, from the back here? You need to speak to him? No. Oh, here we go. My bad. I was like, there's a door to leave here. I've used it, I know it. Ah, no, I need to go up. Where are ye? Ah, here you are. You ain't seen the last of me. Well. Celesto, mais c'est quoi ça encore comme prénom? Me thanks, my name's Celesto! No, it's not. One of our fellow machinists. If you didn't know, I was making preparations for a fight with Svara when that thug ambushed me. Don't bother chasing him. I doubt he knows more than what he was paid to do. But he did make it damn clear that someone out there has a grudge against our workshop. Anyway, I ought to get back to me duties. We ain't ever fought a proper battle, let alone against a monster like Svara, so we'll need all the advantages we can get. I'm running out of voices if I'm doing like Dora's Explorer with random guy. It's so fun to be able to do Peloton. Is it this one? Yes. Excited to fight a dragon. I haven't done so in a while. I'm excited to fight in general because I have like literally four new attacks. So like, I'd love to use them, please. Thank you. Is everything alright? Rosnell tells me that there are villains afoot, making troubles for the workshop. Intimidating my machinist, was I? Setting fires and spreading rumors. Joy, too, has overheard Val Slender, intended to defame our master of marksmanship. You take every care to choose the right employees, me lordship. We could do a lot worse than the former commodore of Lil Salominsa's Balakudas. And now half of his guard thinks he's lying and in convict of terrible crimes. Though someone seeks to harm my manufacturing standing with his attacks upon an instructor's character. I'm sorry, Rosenthal. Your association with the machinist has brought you not but ridicule and insults. Bah, don't blame yourself, boss. They're all more than out of stuff. It's probably true. Hey, I was in Kabul or Dakotas, right, until I got kicked out of the on me arse for making a bloody mess of things. That's why you found me in Kabul, look. See, I was there to visit me old underlings. Of course, I'd rather take another axe to the face before he talked to me. The mistakes cost me some and more than others, and there's no bastard in Lanusia has called me friend. The mysterious rivals must have learned of me challenge post because they offered a fortune for me to accept the job as your master of marksmanship. I suppose I thought the workshop be ruined when the truth behind me charming reputation became common knowledge. But it turns out I don't take kindly to being some faceless bastard's puppets, so I took that coin and used and made it for the hills. Had no intention of fulfilling the contract, not until the adventure is there. One then got me fired up about teaching in truth. That said, there ain't nothing in the agreement that says I gotta fight bleeding dragons, and my student better give a better showing without me glowing over the shoulders any road. Though his support will be missed, Rosenthal is mayhaps correct in his assumption. Our demonstration will be more impressive for his absence. Let's check our weapons one last time in the symbols of Skyfire locks. Skyfire locks. So loud in there. Ooh, finally. That's such a pretty little fire. That's so nice. That's such like a little hidden place here. Well, I've never been here. Ever. In this game, it's so nice here. What the fuck? No idea what it is. Looks like a hostel or something. Like specific per gauge? Yeah, okay. Let's see. Makes sense, makes sense. Trade would be weird if like every single guard from all of the jobs, since they all have like different like shapes and stuff, would be weird if they all put them at the same thing on the HED. This makes more sense. Do you think they'll take badly at the fact that I'm flying there on a dragon? Yeah, it might not be the best idea, but you know. Happens. Hmm. Yeah, sorry Stephanie, yeah, I didn't see you. Allow me to brief you on the defensive strategy. Here's the dragons and its minions arrived. Atop each of the 3 locks, we have placed a dragon-slaying cannon. Our task as machinists shall be to defend the cannons from Svara's lesser kin. Ooh, cool. You'll find a lock in the northeast. So that's what they are. A lock in the northwest. Because I was looking at the one behind us and I was like, that looks funky. Was that there before? It wasn't. And a lock in the south. I will track the concentrations of our enemies and direct you to the cannon most in need of protection. Ask the dragons are come. Everyone to your positions! It's its own cannon. Unstoppable wyvern got stopped. Cabin northwest. Okay. This one. Ah, oh there, okay. My bad. Okay, I can't heal the cannons. Let's steal the cannons. Boom. One over there. Oh, Sarah, hi. Here we go. We won, father. My matchless carried the day. Yippee. Up. Okay. Well, father, do you see how we might prevail against dragons without risking the lives of our soldiers? It was a most impressive display. I must admit, your commanders acquired the systems admirably. I thought I heard a terrible din of cannons being fired. And what do I hasten out there to find but the highborn Helnards frolicking in the snow with their lowborn lackeys? Oh god, there's so many blondes. After providing you with the opportunity to improve your ailing reputation of your noble house, as consideration of House Zemel not merit a formal reply. Lord Tidal Grinch. What? What name is that? My apologies. My foe was upon us, ere we could put quill to parchment. Ah yes, I imagine you were full occupied with scrapping together a serviceable company of soldiers. If only your dear son was as ardent as his knightly training as he is in his inno tinkering. Idle tinkering. What? Gay. This is gay. This could be something, you know. If they weren't like side characters in one specific arc of one specific job quest, there would be fanfics. There's not idle in my work. You would not speak such insult had you seen my matchness in action. Such a temper. It would seem your association with commoners has eroded your manners as well as your martial skills. If you are so confident in this matches of yours, perhaps you should enter them in the upcoming tourney. So, let me be clear. You want a bunch of people with lenses and and swords to fight again a bunch of people with guns and check who wins? I hate to tell you, but it's going to be a very obvious answer very quickly. And I don't think the infirmary is going to be very helpful for that one. Mayhaps I shall, upon my oath. We will turn Ishgard's tradition-bound combat upon his ear. Ha ha ha! The Holy Caesar Educator will be most impressed when your lowborn Rainbow is chopped to pieces by the tested blade of noble champions. God, I just spoke all day today, so my throat is so sore. As much as I love FF14, I am excited to be at the end of stream so that like I don't have to speak for the foreseeable future. My son, what have you done? To tourney is a stage upon which is flaunted the might of metal of 4 great houses. Only the finest knights are chosen to participate. Even with the aid of your machinists or battered ranks, stand little chance of victory. Must we not parade our shame before the highest echelon of the Holy See? Well, I'm Knight of House Durandare, so like, can I also be Knight of your house? How does that work? Do I do like a little bit of House Durandare and do I go then and do yours? Like, do I fight myself? To be fair, when I was Knight of House Durandare, I was a warrior, so I had an axe. It's very different. Do not be so swift to dismiss our chances, father. I give you my words. House Helnart will leave the contest with its pride intact. And furthermore, should we win, I will have your word that you shall yield the running of the manufactory to me. Very well, my stubborn boy. And whether you win or not, you be sure to give House Damel darn good pummeling. I shall see it done, father. We will not disappoint you. Sorry. Ev, by virtue of your undeniable expertise, my father has at last recognized the value of machinistry. But we cannot stop at but one hard-headed knight. This tourney will be an opportunity to demonstrate to all and sundry the potential of our profession. Me lordship, if I may. My lordship, it seems that Lord Tidalgringe has dislike for commoners such as me. If me presence will cause you more trouble, then maybe I should quit the manufactory. Pay no mind to that bleeding 4+. Is all piss and wind. Hey, ever as Tindalgringe thought you needle me in such a manner? Oh, that's not the right person. Hey, ever as Tindalgringe thought you needle me in such a manner? It is not you, my dear, that he despises. It is the mingling of highborn and lowborn. House Demel is a powerful family, and the talent for the building of fortifications has brought them vast wealth and influence. Such allies of House Durandare, the Svanmels, have also been party to a number of significant victories. But we're knights of House Durandare, so how does that work? We can go see the guy from House Durandare, the head of the House Durandare, and complain. He loves us. Maybe that will do something. This is very random, but recently, instead of just drinking normally, sometimes I just like pour the water into my mouth and then drink. It's a little different. I don't know why I do it, but it's nice sometimes. Like if my throat is hurting, it kind of feels like it's making it feel nice. Like it's cold. Rather of just like gulping it down. Thus do we stand at the peak of his guardian society, looking down our noses at any who would not share a noble pedigree. If you truly wish to please me, then I would have you shine your brightest in the tourney and wipe that arrogant smirk from his face. Shall we be on our way? I must confess my misgivings to you, Ev. When queried as to our chances of the victory, my prospectometer returned an unfavorable result. We triumphed over dragons, it's true. But such a battle has not prepared us to face coordinated parties of seasoned knights. My machinists are simply not ready. It's fortunate that the journey is yet to come days away. Let us keep such disheartening talk from our colleagues and continue to train them and ourselves for the contest ahead. Greetings, Ev. Your training proceeds apace, I trust. Stay a while we can discuss our strategy for the tourney. To the PA, everyone is present, even the other instructor. So let us delve into the particulars of the upcoming contest. Now the degree of favor the Holy See bestows is much influenced by the outcome of the tourney, and thus do the nobles enter only the most able champions. I assume that Tiddle Grinch, in his small-minded maliciousness, seeks to humiliate us before the educators, and thereby convince the Holy See to cease the flow of funds to the manufactory. I don't understand me, Lordship. But it's gadgets that are hardly aware that machines exist. Why would we so grab Lord Tiddle Grinch's attention? Lord Scorsy likely noticed your firearms can kill a man with naught but yet dainty little fingers on the trigger. The same reasons as laws in Limsa that prevent any old drunken warsome decalling a musket. And edge guards are hierarchy and exactly fair and measured now, is it? If your arms the lowest folk on the ladder with weapons like arrows, then you can be sure that the tide of the battles will soon be pointed towards them overprivileged bastards that stand at the top. But as ye say, most of the nobles don't seem to understand yet threat what an army of machinists could pose. They're still looking to bloke is a step ahead, I'll give him that much. Hey, he's a despicable fellow, but also uncommonly clever. Even so, he has failed to arrive at the most obvious conclusion. A well-trained and well-armed populace would strengthen Ishgard's defenses tenfold. And if we are to convince the Holy See of that fact, then we must claim victory at the tourney. You got something special in mind, then? I have been considering several strategies, but to practice them here in plain view of our adversaries would void their effectiveness. We must need look farther afield for a suitable location to train. Bloodshore and Eastern Lanosia ought to do the trick. I'll secure us a place where we can shoot our content. Joy, try and make preparations for the journey. After you have attended to your duties as a manor, of course. As for you, Ev, I would have to test another of my innovations. Remain behind, and shall make some adjustment to your aero transformer. Aethero transformer. Let's read this. Forgive my duplicity, Ev. That talk of adjustment was but an excuse so that we might speak alone. Now you heard me boast to my father that machinist companies could soon form a backbone of our defense. It was something of an exaggeration. When it comes to gigantic dragons, one may as well be firing at the sight of barbicans. In the tourney, however, the lesser size of our opponents will work against us. It requires intensive training to consistently track and score hits against targets that are both small and agile. Okay. And as there is but little time left before the contest, our victory will depend largely upon your scaled contribution. If Joy is able to display even a fraction of your battle savvy, then the reputation of machinists will flourish. Machinists will flourish. Is there mining stuff here? Because I keep seeing miners come and go. Thus I need you to attend our practice with undivided focus, and provide a shining example for which you might aspire. Once Joy has completed her task of the manor, we can be off to Bloodshore. I wonder what could be keeping her. Trip to the market to restock the larder or some such. Nope, not where I want to go. Sorry. Oh, hello, Ev. You must be eager to get some practice before the big contest. I'll be ready to go as soon as I've all to me some shopping to the manor. If I'm to continue my machinist training, I can't be slacking me over chores. I made a promise to the Count. But I won't keep you waiting much longer. I'll run to the manor with that I've got, and I come back with his big sack afterwards. Offer to help or help Joyce in secret. Offer to help. Why secret? Well, that's really kind of you, Ev, but I'm stronger than I look. Maybe you could just keep an eye on this other sack until I get back. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, so we help in secret either way. Sorry. Ah, fuck. Hey, what you doing here? Who's watching me over the sack? Well, I think I had to Joy here. Oh yeah, very good. This was the last of her tasks for the day, so she's free to assist Stephanie in his work. Pray return to your attorney's preparation. Thank you, I appreciate you helping me, of course, but I appreciate helping his lordship even more. This Count was always against me becoming a machinist. He knew that me dad's too feeble to work, so he was kind enough to let me keep the place on the manor staff. My family would be in the street if it weren't for this job. I can't thank him enough. Sometimes it don't feel right that I can't repay him with spending half my time at the manufactory. But maybe now that you're around with Stephanivian, his lordship won't need me to be a machinist no more. Winning the tourney will pay the conscap. Kindness. Never thought of it that way. Wow. We should be getting ourselves on Bloodshore. I'm so tired. Right, let's begin, shall we? Our objective shall be to explore the most effective methods of countering your unlikely opponents. Even I cannot reach you, we cannot hurt you. Thus, we shall concentrate on those matching skills that hinder movement. I have prepared a crate of aromatic meats. Said to be irresistible to giant crabs. For the purpose of its exercise, imagine a shell-colored creature lured by its scent, be an enemy night, and form tactics to prevent their advances. Should the box be broken open, that will signal your defeat. Let's see what strategies you can devise for us, Ev. Okay, let's try. Big crabs. Look lively. Mate, still comes another lot. Okay, there's some here and some here. Okay, you're taking those, I'll take those. It's still about the Raleigh shoreline. Fuck. Here we go. Oh god, that was the last go. Let's go. I need as much as goes today. Also, wait, what is this thing? Oof. Well, that could descend our blood. Reload, take it down, mates. Go. Yippee. The last fellow was rather unexpected, but you handled him nonetheless. Well done. Your performance has prompted my prospectometer and inspired me in entirely new strategies. If I may, your lordship, seeing how well Eva's coming along, maybe you don't need me for the tourney no more. Whatever could make you think that, my dear? I need you now more than ever. The sight of you, a commoner with scant battle experience, sending seasoned knights stumbling and sprawling with open eyes of the Holy See. Why, you sure be the bullet of that pierces that tradition-bound heart. Very well, my lordship, I'll do my best in the name of House Alanart, for both you and the Count. That's the spirit. Now I must return to the workshop. A fine showing out there, Have. Joe's lack of enthusiasm troubles me somewhat. Joy's lack of enthusiasm. But I'm sure the moment her hand closes around her about her stock, she'll be as ferocious as ever. Oh, 50. A day of the tourney is finally upon us. Visited Ev, the Machinistry's moment of truth. Pray gather our colleagues together. Joy should be outside performing some lasso and firearm inspection, and Rosenthal, well, Joy may have a better idea of his whereabouts than I am. Oh, this is a disaster. Someone has broken into a storage clay to smash all the firearms. I must tell his lordship. No, we must just have a clay first, so maybe, oh, what do we do? You're right, of course, giving in to panic won't help us none. I'll see what becomes of the rest of the weapons and report me fighting to the lordship. Rosenthal, last I saw you was getting some fresh air. I'll be behind the workshop. Don't look now, lad. I think I've got visitors again, stupid bastards. Yes, much stuff for firearms, you say? Seems whatever's crying is once that's gone is done being so. We'd best run off the rest of his thugs before they decide to set fire to the place. We know what to do, Sly. Warning slug shots only so as we don't blink the roar for the temple noise upon us. Meet me back at the workshop when you're done with your patrol. Time to shoot more people. But really, it wasn't my idea. That person was getting shot at? Oh, where'd you come from? Ev, you're quite alright. I'll find his. Ev, you're quite alright. I'll find his tractor here. Tells me you've both been busy chasing off hired miscreants again. I'm afraid the damage was already done, my lordship. I'm afraid the damage was already done, my lordship. You're not just scrapping together a spares with less than half the weapons we need for the tourney. And half we'll just have to do. It will be difficult. I know, but believe me, it wasn't half the chance. When the bloody hell was that? Sounds like someone fired a cannon or something. You need like parts of guns again? Oh, it's turrets, I think. Oh, my lordships are turrets. Blast, we must have missed one of our shit-hitting bastards. That's it then. We'll have to forfeit the contest. Nay, my dear. There's yet time to remedy this. Those efforts are to confound our chances, serve but to stoke the fires of my determination. Pray accompany back inside, Ev. Rosenthal, Joy, lead our fellows machinists to the tourney field, and don you Mark's mask of supreme confidence. Whilst the mysterious enemy is distracted by your show bravado, I shall work to replace the damaged firearms. But how can you craft so many weapons before the contest begins? The short of it is I cannot. Not to my usual exacting specifications, of course. Only the four of us must be aware of the poor quality of our replacements. You and Joy must needs fight that much harder to compensate for our colleagues' lack of firepower. I'll do my best to keep the others in high spirits too, Lord Stefanivian. My apologies, I wasn't trying to eavesdrop or nothing, but I heard the noise. Ah, Celestial. Well, that's not for it now. Welcome to the conspiracy. Formidable foes, meager chains of success. It shall be the victory worthy of song. Would that the odds were not so heavily stacked against us, but we cannot let a few setbacks stand in the way of a moment of glory. We have done all that we can do. 'Tis time we join our companions and serve the field on which the tourney is to take place. You're familiar with Camp Dragonhead, I trust? Its grounds should make for an interesting arena. Go. And I can tell the under of my eyes are twitching, which only happens when I'm really tired. But I'm not that tired, so it's quite weird. To be fair, I haven't had enough sleep tonight, but still. Shouldn't be to that extent. Might try to get an early night tonight. Wouldn't be too bad. Oopsie. Do you think they should maybe rename Camp Dragonhead once, you know, the war against the dragon's done? I feel like that might be a bit insensitive. Good, you've come. The other houses have yet to field the forces, meaning with time to inspect the arena and formulate a winning strategy. Are you certain of your preparations, my son? These tales of hired thugs terrorizing machinists and destroying equipment do not fill me with confidence. Pray remember that the collected gaze of Ishgard shall be focused on this contest. A poor showing will cost us a funding of the Holy See, and cast an uncertain shadow over the future of the manufactory. I have never been more ready, Father. Now relinquish your doubts, find yourself a nice vantage point, and enjoy the spectacle. I'm off to find my patch myself, but I have one piece of advice before I go. Make the most of the talent. There's a few choices spots where I lay an ambush, or expect me enemies to lay one for me. Just be surely I'll given a good place once over. You heard the instructor, give the word and we shall endeavor to leave the way of the land. Let's go. Let's review strategy, shall we? Unless you would simply begin an attorney, in which case you may speak with our machinist messenger. All will be combined for forces from House Alenard and House for Thames, while our opponents will be House Zabel and House Durandère. The black standard represents our encampment. Pray inspect the standard and the surrounding area. If we allow the standard to be destroyed, we are defeated and the tourney is lost. The standard also releases waves of curating magic, so return here if you are in need of healing. Let's move to the enemy encampment. Pray inspect the crimson standard surrounding the area. Should we succeed in toppling the crimson standard, and victory is ours. Okay, so sketch the flag. The enemy standard will heal nearby allies. Let's avoid lengthy engagement in its proximity. Let's now discuss our individual roles. Joy will lead a squad of Hellnard combatants in an offensive push. The remaining machinists and I will join the four attempts in the defense of our encampment. Okay, so we're defending. Your elf shall be a flying company and strike when needed. Okay, yeah, you go back and forth basically. Makes sense. Celestial, you shall be our ambusher. Survey your place of concealment. I feel like Celestial is a traitor. I don't know why. Try inspect the ambush site. Celestial will emerge and assault the enemy standards on F signal. Enduring their captain is an aggressive sword. If our defense appear weak, it's forced to an attack. And what will leave the encampment vulnerable to ambush? We have placed a signal mortar near the Etherite. Come with me and get shit for yourself. But I hope that if I fail the thing, like it doesn't... I don't need to redo that from the start. The mortar should be safe here from the enemy detection, and the spot also affords you a fine view of both camps. When you're judged is a time to press the attack, simply operate the mortar and set up the flare. Let's return to our encampment as associated until you give the word. What? I don't get what the mortar is for. Okay. I hope that'll help to kind of tell me when to use the mortar, because like I don't really get what it's for. Okay, it's to do an ambush. Oh, she's tell the Grinch is nice. Ah, the manufactory workers in all their glory. I imagine there are many who are curious, even eager to witness you fight this day. Unfortunately for the spectators, however, House Zimmer will end the mockery of the contest all too swiftly. Bluster all you will. We shall get the tattered remains of your standards speak for us. Haha, such conviction from the King of Commoners. Come, when all the players are present, let the tourney begin. Victor, my friend. Green apple. That guy has a lot of HP. That's so much, right? Oh yeah, don't forget, I gotta get to the healers before I start to send you. Someone does that. He just thinks for me and I don't know who. Okay, so it's time for the thing then, I guess. Aren't you supposed to be doing the defense? Okay, well. Let's go, yippee. I was worried because like once you're here, you don't know at all what's happening over there. So I was like, I really hope I'm not letting them die over there. Oh god. Okay. Well, yeah. Congratulations, Machinist. You have proven yourself not entirely without merit. House Zemael will gladly welcome your inclusion of House Elnats in this company of reinforcement. Your novel toys confounded my knights and won you this game of flags. I would see, however, how you fare against adversaries who seek not to break your standards, but to spill your life's blood. May the day soon come when we fight side by side. Mayhaps then you shall understand why the knight is a master of the battlefield. Well done, my son. You have triumphed. Not all his voice. Well done, my son. You have triumphed against all that would see you fail. But of course, father, there is no difficulty that the machinist tree cannot overcome. A turning victory. How many years has it been? At last, we do begin to reclaim our influence we have lost. And there shall be more to come. As long as you had true to your words. That means no more bemoaning my knightly skills, no more disruptive visits to the workshop. Stephanie Vien, I hereby relinquish to you the full authority of the manufactory. May your machinist be the spear that pierces our foes, and the shield that defends our walls. Oh. Do as you will, my son, for the glory of Ishgard and her people. The age of the machinist has begun, my friends. Follow me and together we shall ring the rusted helmets of all guards. Oh. Interesting. Why was she annoyed? Wait, sad rather. She looked more sad than anything. Didn't have anything that activated with gauges in a while, so it takes a minute to like re-get used to it. Because the monks had none of these, and Black Mage didn't have really anything like that because you kind of just auto-regulate. So it takes a second to be like, okay, so this gauge is here, so I should do this. This gauge is there, so I should do this. You have that with Gunbreaker a little bit, but it's I feel like it's a bit different. And Dark Knight, of course, is gorgeous, but I haven't played Dark Knight forever. It was a hard-won battle, Ev, but your keen grasp of tactics carried the day. And that is to say, not of your ever-growing skills with a firearm. With this victory, I am become Manufactory Chief in both name and deed, and I intend to make most of my newfound freedom. Indeed, the first act upon returning to the workshop was to improve upon a ferrometer and ferrotransformer. The sales model is yours, with my thanks. The attorney exposed certain inadequacies in the design for which I have endeavored to compensate. Use it well, Ev. Be a ricochet. Deal damage to target and all enemies nearby with potency of 130 for the first enemy and 30% left for all remaining enemies. Okay. I feel like I need to move some of them. Those two here and this here. Because I feel like those I will use with like my mouse anyway, so like this I feel like it makes sense. And this maybe more like there. Like this. Yeah, that feels right. Give attorney victory. We have Indelible. Oh, that's a full gun you have. Oh no, it's just kind of a classic one. Yeah. So cool. Your attorney victory will have indelibly etched the Machinist's presence in the mind of the Holy See. And now that my father has relinquished the running of the manufactory to me, it would seem our fortune have at last taken a turn for the better. Father has also formally responded to Lord Dalgrinch, promising our full support of House Demerzel's next sortie. I am not yet privy to the details of the operation, but I imagine the role Dalgrinch will choose for us will both be demanding and dangerous. In his attempt to humiliate the Machinist, however, he will only provide us with another stage on which to prevail with. A victory in the field will garner us great support from the Holy See, and allow me to apportion funds towards the development of ever more potent weapons. Thus, it is vitally important that we see his operation succeed. But an equally important matter must be addressed, ere we delve too deeply into such concerns. Celebration of our third triumph. We must have Joy and Rosenthal join us for the festivities. Ooh. But I believe Joy's services are yet required at the manor. Pray seek out our Master of Blacksmithship first, if you would. I'll invite them. Up. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's an outfit. Okay. This is a Machinist outfit I will have you have. I mean, it's kind of a classic one that you get with those kind of levels. The hat kind of works with what I have going on. There you go. Fine, okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. I didn't see it was a circle. Up. A palt is it? But I'm going. Already during the turn you watch. No, you can't say that, Master Ross now. Rostental. Without your instruction, we never had... That's not his voice. Oh, you can't say that. How can you say that, Master Rostental? Without your instruction, we'd have never stood a chance. And now look at us. Upstart communists defeating the likes of season knights. I taught you how to shoot, hey? The eternal victory was something you managed on all on your own. I can see arguing with you ain't getting me nowhere. I'll just drag you back to the workshop instead. But still, we can't begin the festivities without Jo. This time of the day, she'll be at her throat of the manor house. Maybe if you talk to the Count, he'll let her leave early to attend celebrations. She ain't want to abandon her duties halfway done though. It'd be best to approach the Count directly and not give her a chance to object. Hey, the loss is awful serious about her work. We don't want her killing over the guilt now, would we? The Count should be home, if you don't mind talking to him. I'll be sure the instructor here makes for celebration. Okay. Let's go get the girly pop and see what this is all about. Okay. There's a celebration, is there? Ah, naturally you have come to fetch Jo. Pray return to the manufactory and I shall be along forthwith to explain why she shan't be attending. Oh. So we know. So the whole thing with her, he knows, okay. Why, she's the one playing a double game or something. Everyone's present, yes. Once again, pray allow me to congratulate you all on your tourney performance. Ere you celebrate your victory, however, I have news. What is it, father? It's quite sudden development, but Joy was wed. Ah, okay. Bloody hell, was another good reason to bring up the grog. Wed? And her not of her new engagement, she's gone then? Hey. George Chamber, the manor had already been emptied, and now that she's married, I do not foresee her returning to the factory. She left behind her firearm. What? That George being married got to do with living in the workshop?
Even the walls of each guard, it is usually young wood that serves in manor houses. Many retire for such work upon the day of their marriage, as young Joy has done.
It is all too much. Now that we have had returned the molecule of recognition, it is all time, indeed, to use such a talented machinist.
It would seem that familiar circumstances demand a swift union be made. But let us not bemoan what is lost. Let us instead raise a toast to the happiness Joy has found.
Well, if it's because of familiar circumstances and like money issues, I don't think happiness is what Joy found.
We must needs accept that your colleague has moved on and adapt your strategies accordingly.
Osmael will call upon you soon and expect to hear great things from his allied operation. And you, Ray of Sunshine. The young business of the Norings. How could she leave us without so much of a final farewell?
Familiar circumstances? Has something ill befallen her dad, I wonder?
Sylvester, are you acquainted with Joy's father?
Hey, we oft hunted together. He was the one who suggested that try me hand here at the workshop. Told me his daughter found herself a decent job with a fine employer.
Then mayhap he can also tell you whither his daughter has gone. I would fain convince both the wife and her new husband to accept positions at the manufactory.
I'll speak with him, my lord. I don't much fancy taking to the field without Joy and her canny aim at my side.
Even the Joy refused my overture. However, we cannot simply abandon our obligation to House of the Mael. Once and all, you must drill your students without quarter. I put them as hard as you like, boss, as long as I'm fully compensated. Celebration shall have to wait. Unless we can persuade Joy to return, the burden of battle must be divided betwixt those who are of us to remain. But surely she will come back to us. Surely. Ah, 52. Touch. Okay, let's go back to Musa. Ugh. Oh. Okay. Oh. I think I already... Yeah. And yeah, okay. I had stuff that were like sold by my retainers for so fucking long that have finally gone, and I'm very happy about it. And I'm like, God, took God knows how long, but I got it now. Whoa. Here comes the sun. Doo 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 doo. Cute little guy. God, the weapon is so pretty, genuinely. Like, I'm so happy I got it. So pretty. Okay. Yeah, okay. Nan, do you want to do some roulette, or do you just want to do your MSQ? And I do roulette alone. Can I do roulette with my current outfit? No, it's too low. I mean, I can some stuff, but I can't do some other. That's so annoying. need to take that out. 32 gone. 35 gone. 41 gone. 30 gone. 51. Okay. 71. Okay, up. You'll be up for it? Okay. I won't do the most because I am very tired, so I'll do 1 or 2, I think. And then, yeah. I'll do a little bit. Okay. Main scenario. Now a high level or and leveling would be good, I think. For sure. Okay. Ready. Ooh, that was fast. Yippee. Oh, it's when I haven't done it. Yeah, of course. Damn, on this one is like a high level one. That's fun. I do enjoy being at the bottom and just like at the back and just like going at all of them. It's quite fun. What do we have? We have another machinist. Fun. Funny enough. We got Scholar and our beloved Dark Knight. Fuck. Oh, okay, it's fine. The other one, so that's good. Let's go. Oh. Still kind of learning. I'm starting to get like quite a few attacks. So I'm like, I don't know what the like good order for stuff is. Hopefully, I'm doing okay. Oops. we going? What's happening here? I've never been there, so I was like, I do not know where we're going, what is happening now. No, Ula. Okay. Didn't think we'd be automatically into post-battle immediately. Ula. Hello. Should I be like there? Oof. Okay, our skill died. Let's wait. Someone that has a lot of HP still. This is here. I hope I soon get another AoE because like a little bit limited because of when it's a bunch like that. Go. Here I am. Hello. So up. Center of everyone. Oh, okay. I see. kind of looks like you're throwing a Beyblade sometimes when you're doing your attacks. Okay, you clean the center kind of thing. You have to try to make sure that none of them like touch you. Okay. That's very fun, honestly. It's quite fun. Fine. Yeah, okay. Oh. Don't go under the wheel. God. There we go. GG. Here we go. EP got a player recommendation. And leveled up, so that's good. I didn't get lost 5 times though. No, you did great. To be fair, that one seems a bit like convoluted. The healer knew where we were going, so that was nice. Like, they managed to like guide us quite a bit. This seems like a little hell for healers though. Like the amount of of monsters and stuff you get. Gods. I was feeling bad for him. I was like, oh god, I'm so sorry for you. I do not want to heal in there. Okay, let's do leveling and then we'll be good. Let's go. Here we go. It was fun though. I tried a bunch of new stuff in there, but yeah. Imagine it's a little bit confusing to know like what to do when for what. I feel like I need to like reread a lot of the attacks. I didn't even fully wall to wall every time since I missed the fact that there was another group of enemies. Yeah, sometimes there'd be another one. Honestly, I think that's good because it was already a mess with the amount. So you would have probably died a bunch if not. Hi. Oh, it's that one. Oh, I don't like that one. That's fine. We got... Ooh, Arcanist and Conjurer. So 2 casters. Oh, they even have the same outfits. That's so cute. I mean, they don't know each other, I don't think, but if they do, that's really cute. Let's go. we go. It's a little joy of me when I see like, when I'm like, oh, I wanted something to get, and then I see Nan go in front of the door and wait and be like, I didn't get the key, and go back. It's a little joys in life. It's just like very cute to like, fuck, in front of the door. Ooh, the lights that go down. Oh no, I think it's just a normal thing. Here we go, up. Only like all the enemies were in a corner and being like, oh, if you go a bit farther, we'll let you go, it's fine. A little company with so many people. Go. Here we go. We don't have enough, I think. Do we? Oh yeah, here we go. Up. Because at first I clicked on it, it was like, it appears to heal, and I was like, yes. Do we not have all of them? Go. Let's see, boost effect. I don't know if they really do that much, but like they gave them to me, so I'm going to use them. Here we go. This time we gotta get the key. I don't want any of this loot, please and thank you. You can do Polton so many times, even though it's like 25 seconds. I don't know why. I'm guessing the XD was about the key and the door. You know, it's a little joys in life. Oh, exactly. Go. Perfect. go. To use the honors. And it's that blob. Oh, weapons are kind of matching when Lance is glowing like that. That's really cute. There we go. Ah, there was one we didn't get there. Here we go. Hopla. Phew. Oh no. Yeah. Fine, happens. It's okay. There you go. Up. Hey. I'm in that cone. Don't do your attack there. Here you go. GG. I'll put on the healer as this custom. The other one is like a mentor anyway, so it's fine. And now I'm level 52. Nice. Okay. I do cast my lot. Okay. Next week. So here we go. Here we go. I don't have the schedule drawn, but that's fine. So next week we'll have off on Monday, off on Thursday as always. Then art on Friday. Oh, on Friday, sorry. Art on Tuesday. We'll continue Coffee Talk on Wednesday. On Friday, exceptionally, we won't have art because instead we're getting the continuation of playing Escape Academy with Juno at 8 p.m. instead of 9, like we did last time. It'll be on the thing. I'll post it. Don't worry, I'll post it. So yeah, continuing that on Friday. Very exciting now that Juno's done with all of his exams and traveling and all that and vacation. Can do a little bit of that. On Saturday, we'll continue Cyberpunk, probably, like I said last time, doing some side quests because I was having a lot of fun doing that and stealing cars. And much more fun doing that than whatever the deal with John Wick is. And then on Sunday, we'll continue this. I'll try to level up as much as I could. I'm going to see how much I can actually, especially now that Nan has like the mentor bonus and everything. Like doing like a really big session of leveling would be nice, so that I can try to get to level 80 as soon as I can, so that we can do that without like the skipping and like level 70 to level 80 gap having quests, because we won't have that. So actually I would need to be level 60 to level 80 like as soon as I can, but that should be fine. Straight to level 80 next week, so honestly. And with your bonus, like if we do like one day where we only do that, like I could see it happen, but I need more, I need better gear so I can do actual full roulettes and not just the dungeons, because I don't have high enough stats. Anyway, actually maybe now I do, because wait, because I have the new gun should be on there. Hopla. Well, now I have high enough stats, so that's fine. Okay, because now I have a level 51 gun, so never mind, I can do full roulettes now. Can I? Yes. Okay, good. Anyway, I will go now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. And I'll see you on Tuesday for Art Stream. Don't forget to vote, as is your right and your duty. Bye-bye.